In May, Arizona Governor Jan Brewer signed a bill cutting state funding to schools that offer classes designed primarily for students of a particular ethnic group or advocating ethnic solidarity. Then the Texas State Board of Education voted to introduce a considerably more conservative slant to the social studies curriculum. Together, the whitewash of school curriculums and the conservative reinterpretation of our national history are weapons in America's decades-long culture war. These policies reflect an impulse similar to the Cultural Revolution of Communist China, an attempt to gain authority by controlling the very definitions of truth available to young people. After all, it is among young Americans that conservatives are losing this war. And if they are serious about taking their country back, the education of American youth is the critical terrain where they plan to make a stand. Young Americans are significantly different from their older counterparts. Although poor urban minorities continue to suffer the effects of hypersegregation in their communities, young white Americans live in a diverse world very different than that of their parents. More than ever, white children live in integrated classrooms, have mothers who work outside the home, encounter racial minorities in positions of authority, and learn about different religious traditions while reading literature by diverse authors. They encounter same-sex families as a routine part of popular culture and have technology-based access to a dizzying array of opinions. These enduring generational trends towards more progressive racial and political ideas have prompted some observers to question the long-term viability of the GOP, which seems to be growing older, but not grander. Social conservatives shudder with apocalyptic anxiety about these generational trends. They understand that the best defense against this frightening, changing world is to wrest control of the historical narrative. To retake the country, they must first reshape young people's reality by revising the meaning of their daily lives. They must make traitors into heroes, erase the contributions of marginal groups, decry self-knowledge as sedition, and reinforce fear of those who are different. I am reminded of the lyrics of a song in South Pacific, a Rogers and Hammerstein controversial 1949 musical. The lyrics are, "You've got to be taught to hate and to fear. You've got to be taught from year to year. It's got to be drummed in your dear little ear. You've got to be carefully taught." Arizona and Texas policymakers seem to be using the lyrics of this song as a guide to curriculum development. But they may find that the world has already moved beyond their fearful grasp. I'm Melissa Harris Lacewell for GRITtv.